Hello. Okay. Let's see what this is about, I suppose. I'm unsettled already. This isn't supposed to be a horror game. Oh, shit! Raven, thank you so much for the boost. God damn. Well, that's very nice of you. I'm a little freaked out. I was watching a lot of horror videos before I sat down to watch this. I was watching, Gemini Entertainment Company and Local 58, which are two of my favorite, like, analog horror things. So to come into this and have, like, the weird lo-fi feel to it. Shit, thank you, Soul Food. Goddamn. Thank you guys for the contributing channel points. That is so great. You guys are so nice. Let's see if this scares the pants off of me. Or if it's just really emotional. I have no idea. I don't really know what to think of this. Oh, VHS, obviously. We're VHS heads in this house. I only did it because you promised not to duck me in Street Fighter. Oh man. Oh boy. I promise I'm not gonna. I promise I'm not gonna duck you tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Am I getting? I love you, Soul Food. I love you very much. Limits and demonstrations. The entertainment here and there along the echo. Un pueblo de nada. I don't know what that says. It's over. No, no, it's not over. Can't say that to me. Yes, I will be there tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I love you. You're gonna end my fucking career before it begins. Act 1, Scene 1. Ecus oils? Ecus oils? Horse? Horse. Ecus oils. I'm trying to run it with someone in Maiden and Spell. That game is crazy. I'm interested. I've never heard of Maiden and Spell, but an old hound in a straw hat. Both have seen better days. A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words, Lizette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, and Curiosities. Attendant. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. 1v1 bullet hell game. That actually sounds fun. Damn! Did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles? Whiskey? Lost a tire or something and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. I hear a dog. What's your dog's name? Homer, her name is Blue. Just some dog, I don't know his name. Oh, that's Blue. Blue sounds like a sweet old hound. I used to know a dog like that. Hey, here's some jerky for Blue. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, you've got to stop and breathe in that road. I bet while you're out driving, you let your eyes wander up the tree line and you just... Well, I bet you're more of a poet than old Joseph. How long have you been working here? I've been working here a number of years. It's pretty okay. You know, I have an advanced degree in a few publications. It's pretty okay here. Listen, you and Blue would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive's on the other side of... Well, to get there, you gotta take the 0. Ooh. I don't like the... Ooh, I don't like that. Zero's a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. Too damn quiet out here. Basement door's back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. Guess I'm going in. Let's go, Blue. Damn. No, that's it. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with the energy this game has created in the studio. Who's that? Who are they? Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Oh, they're playing D&D. Conway clears his throat. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry, I didn't know there was anyone down here. You hear something? No. Sorry, I was looking at the rules again. Gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. I think I rolled down off to the left there, but I don't see it. Well, I'm not going to go look for it. It's too dark down there. Hey, Perpsy. Why don't you go down and get it, and I'll just study the rules here. Why are they playing in the dark? What kind of game is that? I think you're right about the instant crisis rolls. There's a whole separate table of them in the back. I don't like that rule anyway. It's not fun. It's just random and frustrating. The randomness is what makes it realistic, Bob. You seem pretty focused on that game. I still don't understand how you win. Roll the 20-sided die once for each player, and refer to Appendix C, Table of Psychogeographical Anxiety Address Correlations. Locate the resulting street addresses on the road map, and move each player marker to the appropriate location. Excuse me? The Table of Psychogeographical Anxiety / Address Correlations. That... So what I know about Kentucky Route Zero going into it, the only thing I really know, is that it's about the zero, a dead road, and the people that live on it. And this feels weirdly self-referential. That doesn't help. I don't think you can win. It says on the box it's a tragedy. Said you're missing a piece? Yeah, it gets us on the road. Well, hopefully, if you roll a 1... if you roll a 1, you drive into a ditch. If you roll a 2 or a 9 or a 12, you have to write down a new anxiety and roll again. If you roll a 5, you get to move your piece anywhere on the map you want. The one they're playing, I mean. I agree, Perps. I would love to play the game they're playing. Dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax, count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Okay, well, I gotta go down there. Is there a die around here? I don't know how to investigate for items, I guess. If you could just move your chairs a bit, I could scoot right by. Emily, Ben, and Bob argue about the rules of their game and who should be responsible for retrieving their lost game piece, a glow-in-the-dark 20-sided die. Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark, huh? Hey! I knew I was smart. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. I don't like that. Folding chairs are arranged around a worn card table. The chairs are empty and the surface of the table is bare. Conway places the 20-sided die on the table. I'm placing it on the table. I'm not taking it with me. I do enjoy that it is reassuring, and that is very, very cool, but I think it should be returned to them. I think they're dead. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. That's fine. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. There were some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. In the basement? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computers in the office, you're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll get you to the 0. Password is, damn. I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Joseph, you're not really any help, huh? User, typing Conway. Type Joseph. User Conway is not real. That's very strange wording, and I don't like that. The stars drop away. Nobody saw the accident. It's late. The moon throbs. You just breathe the road, the lights whine, it'll only get later. Is that a real poem? Somebody, the stars drop away, the moon throbs, the lights whine? Hold on, I gotta look that up real quick. Hang on, what was it? No, the stars drop away. The moon throbs, the lights whine. Okay, so this is just something they made up. That's really creepy, and I don't like it. Did I guess it all in one? Does it matter? What I type in? How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Message from Donald at hotmk.mail. This game looks wild though. Yeah, it does. Fragments dim of lovely forms. Joseph, I know it's been a while and I know you're still sore, but there's a whole world out there, in here. And we need your help to unmask it. Yes, the caves are cold and damp, and we are old and lame. Never mind, I can't remember why I even started writing this. I missed those days in the lab with you and our dear Lula. Maybe you found your own Xanadu. Well, so have I. End of message. Accounts consolidated. Account standing, urgent. Dear Echosoils, this is an urgent automated message that your account is overdue by more than 14 days. In response, we've switched you to low reliability Dirty Power Plus plan. Consider making a payment immediately to obviate the need for us to switch you to Sustained Brownout Select. Sincerely, your friends at ConsolidatedPower.co. You got games? Games is not real. Give me the 0. Address the 0 is not real. I just wanted to make sure. Dogwood Drive. Marquez. 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Can't miss it. What is happening? Got it? Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine onto your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power's all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader. Maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. I mean, I guess I got what I need now. Sun's gone down. You and Blue better get on that road if you're gonna make the delivery. How's it going, Blue? What do you think of this place? It's odd. I never noticed it driving by. How about a treat? Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. He's a bit odd, isn't he? He reminds me a bit of your old man Ira. Miss that guy? Truck. Time for truck. Heads back into the night. Yeah, we're doing it. So we're going to take the 65 northeast up to the burning tree. It's just called the burning tree. A tall black oak burns on a hill above the road. Turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Marquez Farmhouse. There's like regular things, but it's also really uncanny. I have a nice dog, but also there's a tree that's always on fire. That's very strange. I'm uncomfortable. This game is very unsettling. I agree! Blue, let me give you a big old pet. Pretty dark out here, huh? I guess we just set up the path here. Maybe you'd better stay down here till 12. Hope I can borrow you a treat up there. Oh, I'm not leaving Blue. I'm taking Blue with me. Street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. There's the house. A graveyard. Family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. Why didn't I go through the front door? Why are you going up? I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? No, I've never been here before. I didn't see any owl. I know. I saw it out the window once. Big, ugly thing. All sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you want? What do you do for work? Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? I'm looking for the zero. Oh, you're lost. And that old blind man sent you, is that right? Of course he did. He's nice. Did he say anything nice? Did he say anything nice about me? Did he send along a gift? He asked me to turn this TV set of yours. He said you were too smart to watch TV. That was a nice thing to say. But he was wrong. I'm not as smart as I used to be. Well, actually, I suppose I am as smart as I used to be, but never any smarter. I don't learn anything new anymore. I write some figures, but nothing radical. I'll bet he sent that old TV along with you, didn't he? Of course he did. That was clever of him. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero. I know. Weaver is strange, too. I got a chill up my spine. That's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Ma thought she heard ghosts in the static. I know about that. She was ill, wasn't she? Mentally, I mean. Kind of distant. Fearful. That's a way to put it. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Am I dead? Is this like the afterlife? Is this just some weird fucking fever dream as I'm dying alone on a fucking highway? Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. What do you keep out in that barn? That TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. Your cousin? That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She has a workshop up north a ways, by the lake, right where Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV. But I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Just get back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Sir, are you good? Yeah, I don't know how Weaver knows that my mom is mentally ill. Weaver was never here. Okay. I didn't ask about the barn. I feel dumb. Weaver is downstairs, right? They wouldn't just do that. An abandoned spiderweb stretches across the bottom of a saucepan. A skillet is seasoned with dust. Disused. One ash-dusted corner of the room. It's cold at the touch. The score is beautiful. The art is gorgeous. I just have no idea what the fuck is happening. I mean, it does. It is supposed to be the Marquez residence. I guess if Marquez is dead, that would mean Weaver's dead. Go get for food, perps. Yeah. I'm so fucking freaked out, dude. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partially obstructed by trees, reads, "America Artificial Limb Factory." I have full freedom, huh? A young man in gray-stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He's playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right, a weathered dog. Oh. It was a whiskey cup. I feel bad. Act 1, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. Conway brushes some dirt off Blue's hat. How's it going, Blue? Hey, you got something on your hat. Been digging in Lizette's flowers again. Pick that up on the road? Don't you ever get tired of nosing around strange places? You like it out here, don't you? Picking up some strange dirt on the road.
That's a big number.
I appreciate the subscription. That was not the time for it. You scared the living daylights out of me. Oh my god. Oh, Christmas. Okay. Chrysler. Wow. Hey. I love you. Thank you for that. That was great. Wow. Spooky. Scary skeletons. Holy crap. Excuse me. Okay. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it is. It kind of is an emergency. Should have made your Leutner as a scream. You're right. Yeah, it kind of is an emergency. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two, but I can trust him not to just change the locks? Yes, and I appreciate that, but... Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Conway. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on and I'm looking for the on-ramp to... Are you here to kick me off the property? Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes. I feel haunted myself. Me too. Oh yeah? Is that what led you down here? Yes. So, I guess this place must be pretty important. Maybe I'm in the right place after all. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lizette's Antiques, and I'm trying to finish this job. Making a delivery to the mine? Oh, no. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. So here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with, What? Weaver Marquez. Do you know her? So you saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd be hearing an echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door. Just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it was a riddle or a puzzle. Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to Old Elkhorn Mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology, okay? Topology. That's the science of continuous space, my friend. The way this twisty maze of passages fits together. Conway has no idea what's going on. That runs into the mine's PA. Do you think it still works? Only one way to find out. Nothing, Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. Wait, this game has more than 100 billion awards? No, it's got more than 5. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens. Coal script, you know. And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, yeah, they put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed here. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Conway tries to think of something clever to say. Oh, $12.99 a pill redeem trans rights. Woo! Trans rights! Thank you for the trans rights, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Drink water? You got it. Thanks for the hydration, gamer. Taps the mouthpiece. Conway scrapes a coin across the mouthpiece, knocks on the table, hums a deep tone into the mouthpiece. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined into a cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer. So just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy. Just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something. Or, what did you have for breakfast today? I had breakfast with Lizette. Oh. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Was I crushed? Don't do that to me! Act 1, Scene 5, my ass! Don't... That thing? Jesus! Are you alright? What the hell? I'm okay. I've got you. You're alright. Shit, your leg is pinned. I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of there. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg's in bad shape. Here, let's get you into the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay. There's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram, right out one of the auxiliary out of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about Weaver? What about the on-ramp? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So, The controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Hate that. I can use that turntable to turn around. Cool. Love that. Why would I want to? Thank God, okay. I say let's go. I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. Thanks. I'll be right back. A paper tag hangs from the birdcage by a string. Canary, 25 tokens. Canaries sold at the company store. They also sell respirators. No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free, or maybe the cage is cleaned. There are cardinals at the Louisville Zoo, and other birds. Ostriches, eagles, emus. No canaries. Too common? Too small, maybe. They have starlings. Starlings aren't much bigger than canaries. A pile of tape reels is jammed into the top of the tram. They must have been thrown out in a rush. The reels are unlabeled. The tape decayed. Lizette and Ira's son, Charlie, talked about a piece of music he liked made with old decaying tapes. What was it called? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy, computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably. Or college. He was a smart kid. Damn pity. The notebook at the top of this dusty stack is labeled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses. Houses, maybe? Or verses, even. Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lizette has immaculate handwriting, pristine and measured cursive. Never a stray mark. For the last several months, she filled out the receipts for each order. Since that young couple complained about the handwriting on the order slip. It's carbon paper, anyway. It's bound to wear it away over time. If they're so precise about their records, they should put it on the computer anyway. I've returned with stir fry and have missed so much. Yeah, you really have, Perps. I'm not leaving without her. I'm not leaving without Shannon. We made a friend, Perps. Alright. I'm gonna wait 2 fucking minutes. I'm gonna wait a whole 120 seconds. Everybody, put it away. Whatever it is. Your brains, your patience, just... where is Friendo? She went to go explore on her own for a little bit. She just wanted to poke around down here and see what there was to find. And Conway did not go after her, because he hurt his leg in a cave-in. We're gonna wait to see if she comes back. Hands are off the wheel. Yep, a lot has happened since Weaver. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. I guess I got to now. Hey, stranger. I didn't think you were coming back. Did you find what you're looking for? Yeah. Maybe. Look, we're not going to talk about that anymore, okay? Sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm just on edge. I'll be okay once I get away from this mine. How's that leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. I can walk on it, but it's painful. Oh, I've got some painkillers here that can help you out. I got them from a friend when I sprained my wrist installing a security system. You better let me drive, though. They're pretty strong. Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry. I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the Zero. I guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe asking Weaver about the Zero was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia, in the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever way you want to head to first, just let me know. Gee, thanks. Shit, Shannon. Shannon's cool. Lizette's Antiques. I guess this is your truck? This is my truck. How's it going, Blue? Blue, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Blue. I never had a dog.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Thanks for playing the game I voted for.
You're absolutely welcome, Rave. It scared the shit out of me. Classic Shannon. I agree. Classic fucking Shannon. I got some dried banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Do you need help with driving? Do you help with driving? Maybe you can help your friend here too. You help with the drooling, looks like. Classic Shannon. Thank you, Raven, for the dono. It all goes to the maid costume stream. Let's head to the farmhouse first. Act 1, Scene 6. How many scenes in an act? Back at the farmhouse. Jeez, that hurt leg really is making things take long. Poor guy. This is a story about ghosts, right? It has to be. Oh. That's nice of you, Shannon. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? Nowakowski? Padilla? I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, look at the headstone. Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Oh, whoops, my bad. Time to go into the house. She's not here. So, this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that, till the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. Guess she drove away in the middle of the night. Woke up in the morning, the car was gone. Never came back. There was a car out here when I first came to see Weaver, and it was gone. Oh, pretty game. It is very pretty and very strange. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh. Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh. That's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damn antique for you. Had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded. The screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lizette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that oughta... Should be seeing something now. You seen anything? A little bit to the left. Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers to clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north, south, and... Oh shit. End of Act 1 already? Wow. Wow. There are interludes, right? Yeah, limits and demonstrations. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do a shorter stream this evening, just because, well, various reasons. But I'm gonna do Act 1 and whatever this is. Limits and demonstrations. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. They represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of Vertex Texture Fetch to the infamous Visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they described the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? What an interesting lens through which to view art, right? Like, there's a lot to be said. I feel like when I attempt to engage with modern art, a lot of it is about intent, craft, and for lack of a better word, the world that lives within a piece. You know what I mean? The framing of it itself, I usually just view as craft. But thinking about I mean, I guess any part of art in any of its various layers can be considered part of its story. It's just very strange to think about. This is a fictional modern art gallery of various artistic installations. I kind of love that. I think that is super fucking cool. Title card, Basement Puzzle 2. Artist, Sunset, and Horse. I'm here for this. 1976, Plaster and Wire. What do you think she means by puzzle? Can you read the covers of these books? Solemn. Sad. I disagree. I don't think it's solemn or sad. I think it's very strange that he's pulling the wires of this giant geometric piece. What do you think she means by puzzle? Wait, Emily, Bob, and Ben? These are the people who were playing D&D in the... Huh. Yeah, weird. Yeah, weird. I guess it's something you could solve? They must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse. Or it's an anagram. Or like a code? Maybe it's not a puzzle, but it's just about a puzzle. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is some kind of sad. It seems to resemble a VHS tape? Overdubbed Nam June Pike installation in the style of Edward Packer. 1965, 1973, and 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Love an art museum, but yeah, I get what you mean. I love art museums myself, but like, I think it's interesting to think about, I mean, the framing of the piece. In this instance, like, the museum itself and the people who worked on installing the pieces kind of become part of the piece in and of themselves because the story is included as part of the narrative. You know what I mean? Just like Barnett Newman's, what was it? Who's Afraid of Red, Yellow, and Blue 3 being slashed up and then restored horribly and ruined again, like the many deaths of a painting sort of deal, right? That becomes part of the piece's history and therefore becomes part of the piece itself, unintentionally, without necessarily the artist's intent. I think that's really cool. Oh, I read about this one. It's interactive. How does it work? What's it about? What's it about? Redeem drink water. Thank you so much, Nimbins. It's about a bunch of old tape, and you run this playback head along it, and just listen to the recordings, I guess. Let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. Donald is the person in the email in Joseph's computer. Joseph is the person who ran the gas station. What was the email? A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor. A synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud. I love it. I'm now holding 2 punched cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note. Caves. The other is blank. To insert Caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees. Caves card. We're on a dirt trail in the park. Well, it's not really a trail. It's a trail! It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Now we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate 65 degrees left and advance 4 inches. That's the only choice. Yeah, that's the end of that one. So 65 degrees, 4 inches. That's the last trip. So everything's down here now. It's a tendency. I love that line too. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret a harsh word, rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. I like the fact that you have to rotate 180 degrees and go right back down on the tape. Okay, I gotta talk about... I am loving this. This game in and of itself is such an interesting piece. I've been coming at the game a little wrong. Well, I guess there's no wrong way to engage, but I've been trying to engage with it in a much more linear and narrative way than I think maybe it's intending to be. It's late morning now. I'm sitting at my desk on my lunch break. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow. And then, who knows? I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened, so here's a story. The first time I moved to Mexico, I stayed there for 3 years, and I had no contact with either Joseph or Donald in that whole time. They each thought I'd done it to spite them. Maybe I had, in part, but I don't think they ever appreciated the community I had in Mexico, or... Anyway, when I came back, I didn't call them or visit the university. I ran into Donald completely by chance at a hardware store. He asked me why I hadn't called, and I told him it hadn't occurred to me. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I eat. We'll skip back a bit. Let's remember. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students. and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner. And now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. No instructions. I won't tell a soul. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn old caves. What about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you. But not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole... Oh. Stop. Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damned cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too. But I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon, and I'm heading down the Zero. You'll be lost forever. But we need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damned machine does with it. Oh. Jesus. Oh my God. Is that the form of a person? It looks like a bust of George Washington or something? Visage 1984 Unknown Media. What kind of machines are those? What is it made of? I find this profoundly moving. What do you think, Bob? Looks like, yeah, teletype terminals. And an old PDP tape cabinet, I think, or something from that period. My uncle used those to slice a visage to build a visage, a puzzle to its owner. What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. That is... Vertex texture fetch, tree, television, and suspended cathode. A lighthouse? It's a weather vane, or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? Spinning coin. Suspended, correcting for angular motion. Found materials. Yeah, like it's about to fall over. I mean, the coin's about to fall over? I'm looking at the coin too, but I can't really tell what kind of coin it is. My uncle used to collect coins, did I tell you that? He was crazy for them, really obsessed. This coin actually doesn't look real. I think it's plastic. It just makes me nervous. Wow. Oh, this was not open. This was not an open door before. This was a flat wall. That was really something. I think that kind of cemented what this game is for me a little bit in very non-literal terms, right? Because I think I'm still trying to figure out what this is, but that was an experience. I loved that. Holy shit. Okay, I'm definitely gonna come back to this. I think, as with a rich food, I need to consume it in small quantities. I need a bit of a break. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I don't usually stream Saturdays, but I don't have my major Saturday commitments tomorrow. So let's try again. Not tomorrow, Sunday. Let's try again Sunday. Sunday at, say, 12 p.m. CST, and we'll do Act 2 before Monday. I'm really unnerved and excited about this game. Yeah, thanks everybody so much for watching. My name's been Analux. Reminder that life is just a story, and make sure you live a good one. I will catch you here again in a couple days. Bye-bye.